Hey everybody, how's everyone doing today? Thomas here, and I'm ready to start my trading session. It's Tuesday, the 21st of December, which is the shortest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere. Kind of like a cool fact about today. And probably it's the longest in the Southern Hemisphere. So, it's winter time, but it's a wonderful time for trading because the markets have remained active throughout the last few weeks, and we have multiple stories to watch and to trade, of course, because watching a stock or watching a currency pair without actually trading it, it's kind of maybe lame. Can I call it lame? Yeah, it's like an American term. You always want to be in the market, not just watch what's going on. All right, guys, can everyone hear me? So let me know. Write down a few comments in our chat so I can see whether I'm audible and I'm visible enough. Hey, Mustafa, and guys, before we start, I want to share a very interesting drama story that I've been following for the last few weeks, I guess. That's the currency. Right. So in this chart, we can see the exchange rate of the euro against the Turkish lira, and wow, isn't it drastic? So from the middle of November 15th, through December the 20th, so that's a little bit above 1 month of a time, the Turkish lira has lost almost kind of like 50%, like 45% of its value comparing to euro. And then yesterday, Mr. Erdogan, the president of Turkey, announced extraordinary measures to support the Turkish economy and to support confidence in the Turkish economy, and also to support trust in the Turkish banking system. So all these things caused this enormous pullback, which was kind of close to 30%. So from 20.5, it dropped all the way to 13. So that's exactly like 33 or 30% gain by the Turkish lira made in 1 day, or even actually, it was made in half day, like 1, 2, 3 hours. The biggest drop happened within 3 hours, and then it kind of stayed here and then dropped down and then spiked up. Now we are trading at 14.5, so 14.65 at this area. So some people say that these are only half measures and they cannot really save the Turkish lira from further dropping in price and in value, and also devaluation of the Turkish currency and economy. But others say that this can have a long-lasting effect on the economy in general, and it can boost trust in Turkish economy and, well, basically in Turkey, right? So it's this question is more about confidence in a country as an entity, in all government institutions, things like that. So guys, I'm ready to start my trading session. Today's topic is going to be the triple rebound strategy, one of our all-time, or probably my all-time, one of all-time favorite strategies. All right, my all-time favorite strategy is called JACTAR. Even though recently some of the webinars have been losing webinars, I couldn't close them with a profit. Nonetheless, in my opinion, this is the most exciting strategy, and I love it. First and foremost, I love it among all other trading strategies. Now, going back to the topic of the day, which today is the triple rebound strategy, and I'm going to explain you briefly how this strategy works, and then, of course, my explanation will be followed by some good old trading. All right? With this strategy, which is called triple rebound, I don't expect that I will be able to open that many trades. I'm aiming at maybe 10 to 15 trades maximum, and the webinar is gonna last around 35 to 40 minutes, depending how it will go. And here is our trading strategies menu, and the renewed strategies menu looks like this. So we currently have available 29. Okay, I already purchased some of the trading strategies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So when we exclude 6 from this number, from 29, we get 23 trading strategies in total. So we have 8 trading strategies available for starter level. Some of these are like sliding on averages, which is our all-time favorite trading strategy, where we have the 4 SMA together with the 60 SMA, they cross, and when this crossing happens, that's when you want to open a trade in the upwards or downwards direction. Which one? So Japanese trend, reflection. So guys, I guess you all know how this strategy works, but keep in mind that some of them are applicable for or available for FTT mode, and some of them are only available for FX mode. So be attentive. Don't well, I mean, like nothing bad is gonna happen if you accidentally select it on the wrong mode of trading. So the platform will kindly let you know that you want to switch to another mode of trading. So let's find triple rebound. Here it is. It is both applicable for FTT and FX mode of trading because, well, just because you can apply this strategy on longer time frames, on bigger time frames like 1 hour, 4 hours, and well, we don't really have 4 hours. Yeah, we do have 4 hours, of course. And let me go ahead and enable this trading strategy. And today I will be showing you, okay, so here is a brief explanation of how this strategy works. So you can always kind of, check out the explanation, check out the video. And wow, a question from Dinesh. What is the percentage of winning from private signals? Okay, on average, this number is around 65%. But there is also kind of like additional thing to these signals. It's basically how you apply these trading signals, because when I trade them, and some of these signals are posted by me or were posted by me, and in some of these signals you can actually in fact open multiple trades, multiple positions. So I can maybe show you some recent stats from my trading. And so yeah, well, I have quick alert trades. Okay, some of the recent trades that I posted were, okay, now I wanna switch to a higher time frame, so something like 15 minutes. So this signal, for example, was posted by me like this double top formation. Nasdaq, yes, this was a losing signal, even though I kind of forecasted the correct movement because the movement was in the upwards direction. What I guessed wrong was the time frame. So 4 hours was not enough, but eventually the price went there. So my signal on gold that closed with a profit, and there was another trade possible to be made on Forex. And the Euro GBP, my recent signal, have like 2 trades, 1 active trades and 1 past trade, where I opened it also like this kind of like double top formation, like was it in fact like a triple top formation, I would say. So I would say that on average the win rate on these signals equals to close to 65% of trades. But of course, a lot depends and a lot varies, because sometimes, you get a signal for 3 hours and instead you open trades for, you could open multiple trades for 1 hour, for 2 hours, etc. So it's like when we teach you, or when I teach. Okay, guys, let me go ahead and start with my first trade with this trading strategy, and I will then briefly keep explaining. All right, so a lot basically depends on how you apply how you put our trading strategies into practice, because one can open, or signals, one can open like one signal for sorry, just a second. So one can open like one trade, and another person can open multiple trades, kind of like following the trend line. All right. So a lot varies on how you use these instruments. All right, now back to the strategy of the day. So today's topic is triple rebound strategy, and with this strategy we have 3 RSI indicators. So we have the 7 RSI, so the RSI with the 7 period, we have the 14 RSI, and we have the 21 RSI. So each one of them acts individually, but when you want to open a trade, you would actually want to combine the signals of the fast one with the middle one and with the slow one, the slowest one, right? So why you have 3 indicators in this trading strategy? Because the more of them, say 2 of them or 3 of them are in the overbought area, this means that this basically means that there is more chance of winning in this trading strategy. All right, so let's go ahead and find. All right, so past signal here on basic dollar index was a great signal. I would say all the 3 RSIs were in the oversold area under the green line, under the 30 line. And well, basically when they are under the 30 line, that is the signal for a short-term reversal, at least short-term. Maybe it can be like a kind of like a trend reversal, but you have to find the signal, you have to watch for this signal on a bigger time frame. So when we look at 1 minute time frames, so 1 minute time frame is kind of like a I call it momentarily trend, like a short-lived trend. So you don't really want to expect something like a complete trend reversal, but a pullback, especially combined with this doji, it's a reverse pin bar, like downward pin bar. That's, guys, that's the money. So this is the money, and you want to open trades upwards here. So that's kind of like the logic. Right, my first trade seems to be closing out of the money with a loss, but what I want to do is I want to wait for, okay, so this signal, this asset, the Euro GBP, I will be following it closely, and I think there will be a very good opportunity soon for another trade in the downwards direction. And I will probably increase the amount traded, the amount of money in the trade, so that I can pretty much cover the previous loss. So that's the application of the loss compensation system or the martingale system. Kindly advise FX stock to trade for beginner. Well, I would say that's a kind of like a big topic. Cannot really cover it with a few words. That's gonna take me, a lot of time. Let's go ahead and trade Bitcoin. So we can see that the 2 out of 3 RSIs are in the oversold area, so under the 30 line, or very basically touching this line, the 30 line. So that's the moment when you want to open trades in the upwards direction. Now let's have a closer look at the Euro GBP. All right, guys, I want to go ahead and risk it a little bit because I see this doji. That's the second kind of confirmation. Yes, and the price starts dropping. So many people ask me, is it really worth combining the signals? Like, is it really worth combining the signals from from indicators, from trading strategies with the Japanese candlesticks patterns? So in my opinion, yes. And I'm strongly for it. I always like, I try to combine them. I try to like the more confirmations I get, the better. But of course, you don't want to do it. You do not want to overdo it, because sometimes I know that some people like to apply, like to have maybe something like 5, 6, maybe even 10 indicators concurrently. So when this happens, when you simultaneously have 5 to 10 indicators, I don't really know how you're going to see the chart. I think there is a funny video somewhere on the internet saying that, there was a guy kind of like analyzing the market, and he had something like, he couldn't even see the price, the current quote. He couldn't really see the chart because everything was covered with indicators. So you don't really want to do it like this. Oh, guys, wonderful wonderful signal on commodity composite index. So we have this combination of kind of like these signals. Once again, the Japanese candlesticks. I think this, yeah. So this is this pattern, like the first red candlesticks after two big enough dojis. Oh yeah, Bitcoin, always beautiful. Commodity composite index, yeah. And as I told you, this trade, this asset, the price of this asset should go down. How many minutes should we put for FTT trading? So if you ask me about the duration of trades, I would say that yeah, I would say that 3 minutes. That's my default time. I know some people, maybe some people can, some people like to trade like 4 minutes. Some people like to trade 2 minutes. So that kind of right, plus 42. So guys, we have this new also notification about closed trade. So we have our current service level, the step of the trade away, this progress bar, which tells us how much needs to be accomplished. 3 minutes and plus 42 bucks. Yeah, okay, that's kind of nice. This looks neat, all right? So this is very neat in my opinion. Wow, another beautiful signal from our triple rebound strategy. That all right, it's already gone. But guys, if you happen to to find to spot this such a situation on some asset, like definitely you just want to go ahead and trade this asset because this looks fantastic. This signal looks fantastic. Right. So what will be my next trade? So commodity, yeah. So the signal is gone, and we are now currently trading here. So there is no, yeah, I don't really want to open any additional trades here because the moment is gone. Right. We took advantage, or I took advantage of this signal. I opened a trade, and my trade closes with a profit. Right. So and I continue scanning the assets and trying to find some next trade. Yeah, here is the next trade, the Australian dollar against the Japanese yen, and we are in the oversold area on two out of 3 RSI. So that is enough of a signal to open a trade in the upwards direction. Right, one more question from chat. Which is the best strategy that has maximum winning ratio? Okay, guys, this is probably the most common question that I confront during my trading session or during kind of like any sort of consultation that me or my colleagues we have here in the VIP department. And the thing is that I don't. It's kind of what is the best? Which strategy has the best winning ratio? I would say our trading strategies. So our VIP trading strategies that we have on the platform, they have a winning ratio normally somewhere around 60 to 70%. Sometimes when you have a lucky streak and you are kind of on the same page, I call it on the same page, to be on the same page with the market, right? And then you can have close to 80% winning trades, sometimes even 90% winning trades. But in the long, and then also something might not go well, and there might be something wrong in the market. I don't know, kind of like a rainy day on the market, and then your win ratio can drop down to 30%. But the only way to kind of figure out what's the winning ratio of each particular strategy is to open around 100 trades with this or that trading strategy. And that's kind of like the only way how you can identify whether this strategy works for you or not. So, because I know people who trade with diving strategy and they have 70% winning ratio, and I also know people who trade with diving strategy and they tell me, or they told me in the past, that this is the worst trading strategy that they ever traded with. So my a piece of advice that I can give to you is to try different trading strategies, try different tools. Okay, I'm gonna close this trade, gonna save some money. I don't know, doesn't seem to be reversing yet, but at the same time, I think I can open one more trade, because I think my previous trade could have closed with a loss, but definitely it is bound for a reversal here. So, I mean, I can tell you that, so for example, triple rebound, what's my win rate so far? So my win rate so far is I have one losing trade, kind of like two losing trades, and 1, 2, 3 winning trades. So the ratio now is 2 per 3, but at the same time, you have to consider that successful trading is oftentimes not only about a trading strategy, it is also about your money management skills. So guys, sometimes sometimes you just have, say, 40% winning trades, but if you apply proper money management techniques, even with such a ratio, you can close your day or your week or even month with a profit. And especially when we trade Forex on the FX mode, I would say that normally the normal win ratio is something like 30%. So 30 to 40%, if you manage to have these, I'm talking about like less than 50% winning trades. But if you can hold on to your winning position and you can cover your losses quickly, then you always set a stop loss and you always set a take profit, and you don't close your profitable trades preliminary. So in this case, you can, this pretty much, like one profitable trade should cover your say 3 or 4 losing trades, and then you can do the maths, you can do the calculations. Okay, this you cannot do on FTT mode. On FTT mode, the mechanics is different. So I want to open one more trade on the Euro AUD because we are still in the overbought area. But the point is that even with 30 to 40% winning ratio, even on FTT, with proper money management and proper psychology, you can still make money. So the best win rate, the best strategy with the best win rate, I don't know. It can be triple rebound, it can be Jektar, it can be Safari. So sometimes it depends, and it's kind of like sometimes you're a little bit lucky, sometimes it's a little bit of misfortune. So, but if your target is to make money in the long run, in the long term, so then you can pretty much make money, provided that you apply proper money management techniques and things like that. So AUD JPY closes with a profit. Nice. And the Euro AUD trade, okay, 2 minutes to go. So let's go ahead and keep scanning. So we have the okay, so I want to open a trade on the Euro CAD. I want to actually set a pending order from this price, because it kind of looks like a triple top or double top. Okay, let's pretend this is a double top, and we are in the overbought area here on the above the 70 line here, and that's pretty much the moment when you want to open trades in the downwards direction. So right, so the Euro Composite Index is very close to being oversold. Right. So CAD JPY. All right, guys. Not so many signals right now. GBP USD. All right, we have a candidate here, GBP USD. Looks nice, and maybe it's around time that I open my first. Yeah, I'm gonna open a trade in the upwards direction. And NZD CAD. Okay, guys, let's try. Let's give it a try. NZD CAD, so NZD CAD, also in the downwards direction. Wow, it's been a quite wild trading so far. How many trades? Like 8 trades. So the Euro CAD. Okay, one more question from chat. So tell me about the upcoming event. Can we earn any free money? Yes, we have this Christmas event, which starts in 2 days, and it's going to be a fun event. We're going to have 5 days full of action and full of prizes. And on Tuesday, the 28th of December, we are going to have the final prize draw, which will happen live. Nicholas and Angie are gonna do some live webinar, and on that webinar, they will draw the lucky traders who will share the prize pot. And the prize pot today will be, or the prize pool will be 150,000 US dollars, and the grand prize will be 30,000. Ultra prize 15,000, super prize 8,000, and pretty much we have 100. We are going to have 100 winners who will get at least a real money prize, right? So, like in the previous contest that we held in when did we hold it? When did we hold it? Right, guys. Let me go ahead and open one more trade here. GBP USD. Maybe I was a little bit too fast with opening my first trade, but want to cover it with my next trade. And 45 seconds to go on NZD CAD, but I think I have pretty good chances of winning here. I feel it. And the US markets will open in 18 seconds. And there's going to be a lot of volatility in the next 2-3 minutes, and we are going to observe it. So, 5 days, 5 artifacts, 5 different tasks, 5 artifacts, and the more the more gems or bulbs you get in this contest, the higher will be your chance of winning real prizes. We plan on conducting daily webinars every day in the morning with where our analysts are going to explain how to make the best out of each day, each trading session, each trading day, each artifact, so each artifact of the day. And with their help, I think, everyone has a chance of winning. But so with these mechanics, when we do this prize draw, I would say pretty much everyone has a chance, because even if you win, say 1 gem, if you earn 1 gem within the tournament, you still have chances of winning. But of course, the more like gems or the more artifacts you collect, the higher your chances are. But everyone can win. So please recommend any site to go to get latest economic news. In my opinion, the best websites are investing.com, bloomberg.com, and I personally like finance.yahoo.com. I read some mostly there. Maybe I like their interface or something, but Wall Street Journal, I would say investing. Okay, so investing is a great place to start. So especially if you are a beginner in trading and you don't want to overwhelm yourself with tons of extra information. Some of it you don't really want, some excessive information. Maybe you want to start with Bloomberg or sorry, investing, and then if investing is not enough, because in my opinion, investing is more than enough. And probably the best website for charts is this one. This site is called TradingView, and it is probably the best website where you can get market information. Yeah, I would say that's it. That's kind of like the best sources of information out there. So we have 12 seconds to go on the GBP NZD trade, and this trade should close with a profit in a few seconds. Okay, guys, I hope that nothing. Oh, wow. That's always pity when it's kind of like on the last few seconds, but nevertheless, half of the time this trade stayed in the negative area, so it's not like that when it kind of stayed in the positive area and then on the last seconds it kind of reversed and closed with a loss. No, it was like 50-50 trade from the very beginning. Now, guys, how much time do I have left till the end of this webinar? So probably I have time for 2-3 additional trades, and 2-3 trades, and that will be it. So basic dollar index should close with a profit, I think, I hope, because yeah, it was like a nice setup here, and the price started dropping. Eurocard, okay, I want to risk it a little bit and I want to open it now. Don't want to wait for the second RSI, the classic, the standard, the 14 RSI to go to the oversold area, and I want to open the trade right now because I have this level of support, which is kind of like the second confirmation in this trade. I don't know, we'll see how it closes. AUDCAD and what will be my final trade. So hopefully it'll be commodity, maybe commodity channel index, commodity composite index, or maybe it'll be the Euro USD. I don't know. I have a few trades on my mind. How to check TradingView chart for composite index assets, sir? Well, they don't. Okay, so each website, I would say, normally they have all the main assets, but some of the assets like our Europe Composite Index, Quickler Asia Composite Index, and Commodity Composite Index, they are unique to our platform. So unfortunately, you cannot find those assets on TradingView. All right. What will be the next question? How it looks and goes your routine day as a trader? Well, first of all, in the morning you want to open your. Yeah, guys, I want to share just kind of like the main parts, the kind of like the main concepts. Don't really want to go much into detail. But basically speaking, like generally speaking, my trading day begins with reading some latest news. I open Finance Yahoo or Investing, and I see what's going on, because a wonderful, like a fantastic example that happened in the end of, I think that was what, like the 26th of October, I think. I still remember it clearly, when the Omicron, or the 26th of November. So it's either one of those. We can check it out. I just remember the day, the 26th, when the Omicron variant was found, and basically on that day, oil dropped from, say, something like $79 to $73 per barrel. Was my and yeah, that was the combination of technical analysis together with the fundamental analysis. And the technical analysis told me that, hey, there is a nice opportunity to trade, there is a signal to trade, and the fundamental analysis on that day told me that, hey, this trade has tons of potential, don't close it too fast. So I didn't set a take profit, and I instead waited, and yeah, that was kind of like one of my biggest trades on that day, or even on that month. So the combination of the both is very important. And then, well, pretty much I have long-term trades, I have portfolio of stocks, and I also do some day trading. So I don't really have a strictly set routine. I open charts, and if I see something interesting, I open trades. If I don't see anything that yet, I just wait for a better moment of time. Right. So let's calculate my trade so far. So I started with this one. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 losing trades so far. And so 3 of them are the latest ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 winning trades so far. So far the ratio is like more or less 50-50. It's kind of like 55 to 45. So I want to open a few more trades if I manage to find good signals or good patterns. And if not, I will just kind of stop here. Okay, let's go ahead and trade Bitcoin. I think so. This is another confirmation. I have this pin bar that is a reversal sign when you have an uptrend, and this uptrend is followed by a candlestick with a very small body and a relatively big shadow pointing upwards. That's when a pullback or a short-lived reversal is possible. Now, Europe Composite Index, GBP USD. Wow, Asia. What's up with Asia Composite Index? Growing fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candlesticks in a row, and we are overbought on all the 3 RSIs. Now open trade downwards. What comes next? Okay, guys, I think probably this will be it. The time is almost out, so we have spent around 40 minutes trading so far. So 30 minutes trading and 10 minutes talking about the markets. I have 2 open trades, 2 active trades so far. Right now, white trade duration is 3 minutes. All right. So basically, you in this particular strategy, when I analyze the chart, so when I analyze charts, I usually apply 1 minute time frame. So each candlestick here represents 1 minute of history of trading of this asset. So for example, of Bitcoin, and so that's only like 1 minute, 1 minute in history, 1 minute of time. And when I get a signal, as you can see, these signals. Well, it's kind of hard to explain like why. Okay, it's more or less by trial and error. So I tried, like, definitely you want to stay away from 1 minute trades, because 1 minute trades, they are, I wouldn't say it's a guaranteed disaster, but like generally speaking, 1 minute trades is a little bit short of time. It's not enough for the market to move, to make the move. So sometimes 5 minutes is a little bit too much, because the price can like following the signal from an indicator, or some indicator, or some Japanese candlestick pattern, or anything else, the price might go in the desired direction, and then it can make a reversal. So you don't really want to open trades for 5 minutes. So it's more or less by trial and error. I have found for myself that this timing works the best. Okay, guys, I want to open one more trade here, because we are still in the, okay, when we are this much in the oversold, or sorry, in the overbought area, then pretty much for your next trade, you have more and more chance of winning because we are like strongly overbought, and each next trade has a much higher chance, so you can easily increase the amount that you invest per trade. Okay, so first of all, I want to do some calculations. I had this big trade that closed with a profit in the amount of $261 in profit. So I want to subtract this 561 from the amount that I had, 18,000 minus 561, that equals to 17,632. 17,632. And even though this current trade has just closed with the loss, so this one has a chance of winning. So guys, more or less, I have a 55% winning ratio with this trading strategy. I sometimes, on a few webinars, I used to, I even had like close to, I think like 80%, maybe like 8 out of 9 or 9 out of 10 trades closed with a profit. As you can see, with this strategy, you don't really open too many trades, so this prevents you from over trading, from trading a little bit too actively, and at the same time you still have quite interesting, quite interesting number of trades, so you will not get bored, trust me, and at the same time you will not overtrade. Like one problem with Quickler, and why I don't really like to spend so much time on Quickler, for example, is because it kind of it's a little bit too active, right? So with Quickler you will be making a little bit too many trades. I mean, like, you have this temptation, right? When it's a 5-second trade, it's a little bit, sorry, it's exactly this question. Do some trades in Quickler. Okay, let's, please remind me in the beginning of the next webinar, which will happen on Thursday, to trade a little bit with Quickler, with the help of Quickler. And I will be happy to demonstrate a few of my strategies for Quickler. And in fact, you can apply Jactar, you can apply RSI, you can apply the zigzag indicator. They all are applicable for Quickler. And nice. So my last trade should close with a profit, and then I will also be able to tell you the amount that 84 minus 561. So the profit is close to $81 in this webinar. Okay. So that was a nice webinar, and guys, I hope you enjoyed this trading session. See, even when I had a losing streak, I didn't panic. I didn't, I never started like, panicking and doing like crazy stuff, like with my trades, with my account, things like that. And wonderful strategy, interesting strategy. I strongly recommend to add it to your portfolio, to your trading portfolio or strategies portfolio, however you call it. And okay, one more question. I think I missed a question from Kedar. Pick my question. I don't really see your question. Guys, if you like the webinar, don't forget to press the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And the day after tomorrow, on Thursday, I will conduct the next webinar for you. Even though it will be kind of like a slow day because the US markets will close a little bit earlier at something like 8 p.m. GMT plus 2, kind of like European time zone. But nevertheless, there will be plenty of trading and plenty of action, and the tournament, or we call it the quest. Yeah, so this time it's called the quest. The quest starts on Thursday. So guys, thank you very much for your attention. My name is Thomas, and I will much likely conduct the next trading session for you. I wish you all the best. I wish you good luck in trading. Enjoy trading, love trading, learn trading, do your notes in your trading journal, and I will see you shortly. Have a wonderful day and wonderful profits. Bye bye.